Lexington Takeover demands firing of officer. YouTuber Ron from Guerrilla Publishing and his two friends were joined by James Freeman Springer and a friend as they recorded outside the Lexington, Mississippi police station Monday night, demanding the immediate firing of Lexington police officer Edward Scott Walters. The two sets of men ran around the outside of the Lexington Police Department Monday night, going from car to car, demanding to know where Officer Walters was. Ron claimed that they were hiding the officer within the building, and the group was demanding that they force the officer to come out and answer their questions. Freeman told one of the officers that Walters beat up Ron, exaggerating what happened in the arrest, while Ron himself said that the siege would only end when Walters was fired. He said he would have no beef with the officers in the area after he achieved the ending of Walters' career. Both groups continued to run around in the dark confronting officers as they came and went from the Lexington Police Department for around a half an hour. The large turnout promised by Ron never happening, with just the group of 5 on hand to carry out the harassment of officers. Freeman himself made some news earlier in the day when he used his "I'm doing an investigation" bit to get an officer's name and birth date at a nearby town. Freeman also saw an AR-15 sitting in an unlocked squad car in the footage and made a complaint, which the officer was responding to. The weapon turned out to be loaded with a bullet in the chamber, which was apparently against police policy. The officer declined to name the officer the vehicle belonged to, and Freeman has since pulled the footage in order to repurpose it for YouTube algorithm reasons. Promising to continue their sometimes petty and annoying actions throughout the public areas of government buildings in the area for a second day in a row, the group was looking forward to a planned hearing about both Officer Walters and the Justice Department investigation into the Lexington Police Department to be held later today. Ron has promised that Walters will be fired at the meeting. He has not cited his sources, but is telling anyone who will listen that information, as most people have no idea who he is talking about in the area. The Lexington takeover was planned by Ron last week after he was arrested for filming in the Lexington court building by Officer Walters 2 weeks ago. Ron has claimed all sorts of things about the arrest, including a violent attack by Walters, which grows with each telling of the story. Initially expecting a mass turnout of auditors, the group consists of the 5 main protesters and an occasional supporter who won't go on camera, but who will buy the men some food. Activities are expected to continue throughout the day, building up to the 5 p.m. Central Time meeting at the Lexington Town Hall. In a late-breaking update to this story, Ron of Guerrilla Publishing was arrested Tuesday afternoon and is currently at the hospital being checked out after the arrest. We will have an update on this on ReallyCoolSite.org later tonight and on the newscast tomorrow.